How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about Hearns. He says Dazn wants Canelo to fight Jacobs and Triple G next year. And what it says Dazn wants Canelo to fight Jacobs and Triple G next year. So I remember I was telling y'all about who's running who's running Canelo career a little bit, like who you know what I'm saying, like who's the boss to a certain degree. Like, is it Oscar De La Hoya, or is it John Skipper, the boss of you know what I'm saying, Dazn? And I'm thinking that when they say Dazn wants Canelo, I'm thinking they're saying John Skipper wants Canelo to fight Jacobs or Triple G next year. And he did, for the last fight that he fought with Rocky Fielding, it was a sold out crowd, 20,000 fans sold out in New York, Madison Square Garden, which was good. But the thing about it is, I just wanted to see how much did he sell out. I mean, how much did how many people bought the zone out to see him for $9.99, which I believe that it was. I think he did okay. I'm thinking, but I gotta see the numbers. They haven't showed the numbers yet at the same time. But still, getting back to what it says, Dazn. I'm gonna get back with what Hearn said. He said Canelo is too good for Rocky Fielding. Hearn told BoxingScene.com, "You are talking about the world's class fighter against a pound for pound great. He's too good. It was a great atmosphere, a great promotion, and I was happy to be a part of it. A sold out crowd. Hopefully we work together again with Golden Boy and Dazn and made for the Danny Jacobs fight." Hearn think it is a logical move, especially because Jacobs had a good victory in October, winning the vacant IBF middleweight title. "I think it's the right fight," explains Hearn. "Dazn wants to fight." You see what he says? Dazn wants to fight. "The key will be the deal as always. That's what we'll be working on next week." According to Hearn, Dazn wants two big fights for Canelo next year. They'll like Canelo to fight Danny Jacobs, then Triple G next year. It's up to Canelo. The biggest fight for Canelo outside Triple G fight is Danny Jacobs, but it will be up to Canelo to see if he wants to take those fights. It's a great fight. We also got Colin Smith. I don't think Canelo stays at 100 state, but anything is possible. But you know what? Let me tell you something. If he fight Danny Jacobs, then fight Triple G Golovkin, I won't be mad at that. I mean, it's back to back, and then on top of that, I mean, I don't expect, even though he beat Triple G the second rematch. I mean, the rematch. I mean, I still think it's going to be a still good match to see at the same time. But Danny Jacobs, we never seen Danny Jacobs and Triple G. This will be their first time around fighting each other. Now, I think that'd be I think a lot of people will buy that. As I'm thinking about it at the same time, because everybody's seen Golovkin and Canelo fight already. You know what I'm saying? So we already know what we're gonna get out of that, but we don't know what we're gonna get out of Danny Jacobs and Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? So Danny Jacobs, he's with Hearns, so Hearns definitely want that bout at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because in his stable right now it's Anthony Joshua and it's Daniel Jacobs, or Danny Jacobs, if you want to call him that. Those are just two big fighters to me. And of course you got Tevin Farmer and Demetrius Andrade. You know what I'm saying? So and those two other key fighters too, but the two top ones to him is Anthony Joshua and Danny Jacobs. But he definitely wants that fight with Canelo Alvarez and Danny Jacobs. That'd be a good fight. I'm not gonna give my prediction about who will win that fight between Canelo and Danny Jacobs. But some people say Canelo Alvarez and some people say Danny Jacobs. But we'll see. Especially these two fighters, they fought Triple G and they did well against Triple G. And of course, Canelo came out with it was a draw the first time around. Then the second time around was He won it, and it was still, and that still was, it was not concise. It was still like it could have been Triple G. They could have gave it to Triple G. You know, it could have been back and forth. But at the same time, they gave him the win. I mean, he got the win, I'll say. And the thing about it is with this little thing about who's, I think John Skipper is running, of course, running things. I think he's, I think Canelo's going to definitely take those fights. Daniel Jacobs or Golovkin. But who will he pick? I don't know. It could be Golovkin first, and then Danny Jacobs, or it could be Danny Jacobs and then Golovkin, or it might be somebody else in between that. Be Danny Jacobs, or they talking about Lemieux. David Lemieux might be. He's not going down to 160 because they had to take him to the hospital because it was dehydration or something like that. So he's gonna definitely, he might fight at 168 pounds. But then it's about Colin Smith, which he gonna, which I don't. Well, Canelo calling the shots. Now he might go down to 160. I don't know, but 168 definitely for him, and definitely going up to at the same time. Colin Smith, one thing, he's gonna be 2-3 tough fight. With Danny Jacobs, Golovkin, and Colin Smith. David Lemieux, I don't know, because the thing about it is, Colin Smith is an undefeated fighter. Daniel Jacobs got 2 losses. Triple G got 1 loss, and David Lemieux got 4 losses. But I don't know about that. But I think Canelo will pull that off. I think he'll beat David Lemieux, but I could be wrong. But that's something that we got to see. But Colin Smith, I don't know about that. That's gonna be he ain't gonna be able to do that what he did Rocky Fielding. When he did the fight Rocky Fielding, he ain't gonna do that to Colin Smith. It's not gonna go no. It ain't gonna. If somebody might get knocked out. Definitely somebody gonna get knocked down. I mean, I'll be surprised if somebody don't get knocked down in that fight if they do fight. But I believe that Canelo Alvarez is gonna go down to 160. You know what I'm saying, and fight and fight Triple Golovkin and Daniel Jacobs. But we'll definitely see y'all. But the overall picture of why I'm talking about in this video is about who's running, basically, because I had another video talking about who's the boss, who's somewhat I know Canelo Alvarez is his own boss to a certain degree, but if somebody give you $365 million, they kind of dictate who you fight to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Oscar De La Hoya, I mean, he's there in the picture, but he's somewhat not there. I mean, he just fighting under his banner, and he's just in his camp, Canelo Alvarez. But I would say Canelo Alvarez and John Skipper is the ones who's like pulling the strings to a certain degree, and I could be wrong with that, but that's just me. But I'm not saying he ain't listen to Canelo Alvarez, not listen to Oscar De La Hoya, but Oscar De La Hoya didn't give him the $365 million. He didn't write him that check. It was the John Skipper. So whoever writing the check is the ones who's running things, or he's running things, I'll say. So that's basically why I wanted to talk to you about what this article was talking about. Hearn Dazn wants Canelo to fight Jacobs and Triple G next year, but really what Hearn's basically saying is John Skipper wants Canelo to fight Jacobs and Triple G next year. That's basically what it is. But if y'all got any comments, whatever, about what I'm talking about, hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment at the bottom of my page, and hit the notification for new videos for me. And this is JT from Above and Below the Belt. All right, bye.